Out cycling, I've come across this shelter cum barn, and I'm rather taken by its construction. Instead of the usual close boarding or planked sawn timber, this is used, in effect, logs. Its construction being held together is with bolts. Each log is placed upon the other. The uprights are 6 inches diameter, possibly more in the centre. The roof supports 4 inches, and they're in one length. And as you can see, very simple joints being made to locate. The whole construction is basic yet clever. The air it passes through offers ventilation. The roof is sheet metal. It's also very sturdy for an outside, for perhaps a more remotely located building, because the logs themselves offer more resistance, unless of course someone has a chainsaw, to just sort of casual interfering and breaking the boards and creeping inside. The front is open, but could be built to a size if you already had a pair of doors and if you needed doors. The floor is concrete, but I think there is a membrane, a base membrane, because the upright posts don't seem to have rotted. Dimensions of this: 16 feet, 10 feet depth. The front is aperture, the height is 10 feet. And at the back I think it's probably, well, 8 feet. There's probably a small drop of a foot, maybe 18 inches. The Achilles heel of all timber frame building is not enough overlap is given for weather protection. The only complication with this is the truing up of the logs at the corners. The varying diameters need accommodating, but this has been simply achieved by judging what I have just noticed is that there is an alternate layer, that this butts to that return, and this one is then accommodated and butts to the opposite end. So that's really the construction of it. And of course, likewise and ditto on the corner. If you just follow what I mean, but of course on the corner they all end in a straight line, adding to the integrity of the building, I should think. A simple construction, and if the roofing had overlapped more, be greater integrity, but the building looks got to be, I suppose, getting on 20 years. So it's a building theory that in practice has worked. Very impressive.